All right, welcome back into another GodfatherLocks.com audio report for this Friday, March 6th, as I come back to you guys here on a Friday, as I always do, to look back and look forward at what's going on the website. And first off, I'd like to say that the struggles that have been going on the website have been fully noted and followed on the site for all my local customers and followers. But like I told you guys last Friday, it does not change the fact that we will continue to grind and continue to push because it is a crucial time of the year, and I'd rather be hot now and cold before than continue the cold streak, because if you look back at the history of my website, I will not shy away from struggles. I told you guys before that it's part of gambling. It is ups and it is downs, and that's why I installed the loyalty program when I first started this website years ago, and it's gone a long way for my followers that have stuck with me, and it will continue to stick with them, because if you are loyal to me, I will be loyal to you as a customer, and that's what we have been doing. So the last 2 weeks struggles have been fully noted, but that's all it's been, is a 2-week stretch of struggles that has happened. And do I feel like I'm on the right side? Absolutely. Will I continue to do what I've always done? Absolutely. Whether the hate mail or the hate tweets continue to come in or whatever it may be, I am not perfect, like I stated last Friday on the report that I did, and a lot of people gave me feedback on that, because once again, it is gambling. Do I want the performance of myself to be better and to produce a little better? Absolutely. And that is my goal this weekend. So all I can do is look forward. All I will have to do is make money going forward, because looking backwards will only continue a cold streak, and that's not what I'm about. And if you look back at this last week, the big day that was a struggle was last Saturday. And with these big boards, with these big lines, that's what it takes. It's going to take me looking at these games, following the numbers, and it's more than just where the public is at or where the favorites are at or what's happening. There's a lot that goes into these lines right now. And some of the lines are off. I got to be honest. Some of these lines are just off. It's no excuse, but some of these lines are not reading the way I would expect them to be here in the second week of March, going on the second week of March for conference tournament week and the tournament itself. So I will look forward. I will keep it positive. That's what I'm about today on a March 6th, and what I've been the last couple days. But the big picture still remains the same, and that is to make money in both NBA and college basketball. So to get into that, today begins really the day games of conferences that matter, because right now the Missouri Valley Conference does matter. Wichita State, Northern Iowa being the top contenders are in action today. So to get on board early is key. Buy a plan. Now remember, basketball will be going on during the day for the next 3-4 weeks. So it is crucial that you get on early. It is crucial that we make money now. And the great thing about games being on during the day and at night is that we can really gauge the lines, marinate them, and then find out how we're going to attack the board as we go out through the day. So we're starting early today in the Missouri Valley Conference. And then tonight in the NBA, it is NBA Friday, and we're fully focused on that with some big games going down, with Cleveland and Atlanta being the headliner, as well as the nightcap with Dallas and Golden State. We'll be all over those games. Last night, to start off with last night, we had the Bulls, and it took a great three-point shot to get us that win. And then I took the Mavericks thinking they would perform a little better than they did, only scoring 75 in Portland, and the loss. But we're starting to turn it around. I had an emailer this morning, a couple people actually tell me, look, when you're in a struggle, you're in a down spot, it's always good to see some wins come in, even though we're not turning the units the last 3-4 days. But since Saturday was the bad day. That was pretty much the only horrific day. Again, we're losing units on some days. We gained a little bit on Sunday, and we've been losing each day since, and it's going to happen, like I told you guys. And it's hard for me to sit here and pitch myself to you guys when we're struggling. Yesterday, I was 3-3. That's not what we're about. I mean, these games are just not connecting. Do I feel like I'm getting back on page? Yes. Will I start turning the units? Yes, it will happen. It's just being patient, building the bankroll back up, and now we attack for conference tournament week and the tournament itself. So, like I do every Friday, I come out and I give you guys a special, and I keep you guys coming back for more, because in the long run, we will make money, and it is inevitable that we will win again this weekend and get the thing rolling. So today, a $100 weekly plan is available. That's 50% off. A $50 3-day special is back on tap for today to get things rolling. $50, 3 days, today, Saturday, and Sunday. That will be up there and available throughout the whole weekend, whether we win or lose, because prices are right now where it's got to be to get you guys believing and to get you guys on board. Now, I have run specials on the daily plan for $20. That will continue today. If you lose on any of these plans, we will continue to use our loyalty program. A lot of you guys are getting these free picks today and throughout the weekend, and I promise you that I will do better. I promise you that I will look into these lines and do what I have done at a high rate for years. This cold streak isn't new, and it's not the last one, but it will end. This will not be the last one, I promise you that. But looking at the overall grand scheme of things in the last 296 days, if you're following GodfatherLocks.com, which again, over 80 people are weekly members right now and have followed me from the beginning, we're plus over 200 star units over the last 296 days. We will continue to plug away. We will continue to grind all weekend long. And looking at tomorrow's college basketball card real quick to get you a little bit on that. The big game, of course, is tomorrow night with Duke and North Carolina in the rematch of one of the classic games we saw this year, Carolina being at home tomorrow. But throughout the day, a lot of second games in the big conferences, the last game on the card, a lot of senior days tomorrow. Florida, Kentucky going for perfection. We have Butler, Providence, Pittsburgh, Florida State on the board. St. John's, Villanova should be a great game. Kansas, without Perry Ellis, will take on Oklahoma, which has been a team of mine that I followed out very greatly. We'll be all over the board tomorrow. And one thing that I will take your advice. A lot of people have been emailing me, and I put out a tweet earlier this week. We will focus in on less plays. Last Saturday, I was not chasing. I was not trying hard to make units back. I absolutely loved every game I put out. It did not turn out that way. I'm not shying away from it. But tomorrow, I promise you, focus in on the plays I like the most, and we'll put the money in the right spots. This is a big weekend. I understand it's a big weekend for all of my followers, and we will make sure we come out on top. NBA every day, college basketball every day, and during the day. So you want to get on board. I promise you we'll turn it around. It will start today. Actually, going to start in literally 10 minutes if you're listening right away. So get on board and make money with us at GodfatherLocks.com. Good luck.